These gorgeous figured pieces of koa wood have followed me around for a few years now, and it is time to give them a forever home. Let's go. You might wonder why I don't show much of making these strips for my net baskets, and that's because I do them in batch. I find a piece of straight grain material, whether it's maple or koa or whatever, because I'll do like 80 rips at a time, run them through my sander, and it's insanely repetitive and boring. That said, it is the same process that you will see in some of my other videos like this one, and that's why I can magically pull these straight out of a steam box and they're ready to go. This is the insanely stressful part. Let's bend some koa. That was a nightmare, like straight up. So trying to use a crazy looking hooked handle is a huge cluster. So luckily I had a secondary net handle just kicking around. It doesn't even fit this jig, but whatever. I placed it, I needed something there, and it all came together, thankfully, and it didn't crack. That was a nightmare. After a near disaster with those koa wood strips, I'm going to take my own advice and really beef up the form that I have and do it like I showed you in this video up here, so I don't make some stupid mistake, because this material is really, really nice. That odd shaped handle didn't work out very well, and I think I can get that to work. It's just right now my heart rate can't take anymore. So I'm going to switch up and do a straight handle. This is the other piece of koa that I have, which is also a beautiful piece, and it even has a little spalt in it, so should be a good win. When you do a glue up, not every strip is going to sit perfectly flat. I mean, you just steam bent the crap out of this wood and it likes to move. It's not always going to line up perfectly. Now you can, as you're going through putting clamps on, use a block and a hammer to really tap them down flat onto the form, and that can help save you some sanding time and thickness. That said, I have 1 inch thick material for this, so I do have some leeway on both sides to actually run it through my sander and get a nice, perfect, smooth finish. The channel is in place, and what I did was I got it roughly to the center. It's never going to be perfect. So what I did was I ran one side, flipped it over, did the other side, and we're good to go. Now we have a nice channel ready to rock. Now it's on to shaping the handle and taking it to the bandsaw. Right now I have a beautiful looking koa net. You haven't really seen nothing yet until I slap some finish on this bad boy, and it's gonna be epic. The final piece you're watching right now is me drilling and placing the brass swivel on the back end of the net. Then it's final sanding, so that'll be 320 or 400 grit. And then ship and shore. It's gonna be freaking gorgeous. I'm on to the fifth and final coat on this net, and in between each coat I am using 1500 grit sandpaper to knock down any high spots, but on this it is silky smooth. Thank you for coming along on this build of this beautiful little koa net, and thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We'll catch you on the next one.